Hello everyone! Today we're gonna take a look at Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. And if you ever played this game before, you might know that if you get to the point where you get to the Sky Tower, you cannot recruit any Pokemon the normal way. I'm gonna show you how to recruit Pokemon in the Sky Tower before beating the Sky Tower. And the first thing we need to do is make our way to the Pelipper post office. Because here is where the magic happened. And when we get to the post office, we will go down to help a friend. Then we will click internet. And when the search is done, they will say that they will add some NPC teams since there aren't many quests online by real players, but that isn't surprising since the game is a few years by now. But that actually helps out, because now we got a lot of NPC teams and they are spread out on different floors. So what you wanna do is that you wanna pick a lot of teams to rescue that is in the Sky Tower, and preferably on a lot of different floors, because every floor which has a team is a chance for you to escape when you have the Pokemon that you want. This way you don't need to have a lot of escape orbs. Now when you have gotten a lot of teams to rescue, you wanna head to the departure gate. And there you wanna pick the Sky Tower and of course choose your team. A preferred Pokemon to bring on your team will be one with false swipes, since that increases the chance of someone being recruited by you. Another Pokemon that I recommend to bring is one with a whole room AoE attack, since you might get one of these monster rooms and without it, it will be really hard to survive if you're not over-leveled. But since you most likely haven't beaten the Sky Tower yet, you probably won't be. That said, the only thing you need to do now is hunt the Pokemon you want with your false swipe Pokemon until you feel that you have enough. Just remember, if you are going to hunt for a ghost type, you are gonna need the Steamroll perk on a Pokemon, since false swipes is a normal move and can't normally hit ghost types. Now when you have gone around and recruited enough Pokemon that you want, it's time to go back. And how do we do that? Well, we go and find one of the rescue teams we were assigned to find. And like always, when you rescue a Pokemon in a dungeon, you get the option to escape with that Pokemon. And of course that's what we wanna do, because we wanna save up these Pokemon that we have recruited. So for me, 2 Lunatoons that survived and a Fortress is my bounty this time. And as you see, it will say you successfully completed the rescue at the Sky Tower, which means this counts. And every Pokemon you get will be saved, and you can put them in your camps. And of course, not only will you get to keep the Pokemon that you recruited, you will also get rewards for saving the teams. Just to prove that I have the Pokemon that I got from the rescue, I kept 1 Lunatoon and a Fortress. I will go to the camps and double check. So here we have the Fortress, and here is the Lunatoon. Now you might ask, why does this work even though you haven't completed the Sky Tower? Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's because when you go in and rescue other teams, that's not a story mission. You can only not recruit Pokemon when you're in the story mission part. And I guess that's something the developers just overlooked when they made this game. Now I just wanna say this as a disclaimer. When I record this, I have beaten the Sky Tower and I didn't make a new save just to do this video. But I can guarantee you that it will work, because that's how I did to get my Scizor that's on the screen now before I beat Rayquaza. And that actually helped me a lot, because I used this Scizor to help me power up my other Pokemon by using a powerful evolved Pokemon to help me run around and beat other dungeons so they could level up. Because if you haven't played this game, you might not know that if you haven't beaten Rayquaza, you don't have access to the Evolution Chamber and you can't evolve your Pokemon. And the only way to get evolved Pokemon is to find them in the wilds. That was all for this time. If you found it helpful, give it a like. If you want more, consider subscribing. Well, until next time, bye.